Hello everyone, Travis Modrell here with Can I Get a Witness? On today's episode, we are meeting with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Chris Bergen himself, CEO of Allies and Youth Development. He's going to give us a quarterly update on everything that's been happening around here. So let's go inside and see what he has to say. Hello everyone and welcome to Can I Get a Witness? We have a special treat for you today. We have an update from our CEO, Mr. Chris Bergen. Chris, it's great to see you. I hadn't seen you since you got out of prison, man. How you doing, man? Tell me, what's been going on?
Travis, it is amazing what has been going on here at Allies in 2021. It's amazing. The growth is off the chart.
Now, Chris, we know summer is here upon us. I ain't got real hot here yet, but we know when summer comes camp.
Right.
So talk to me about Allies Camp. Talk to me about what camp means to these kids and what kind of support have you received to send these kids to camp?
We believe this year is going to be a big year for camp because post-COVID, people want to be outside and doing their normal lives. And the words that we're getting in most of the places we work in is that camp is going to happen. Now, just to give you a reference, last year we sent over 350 orphans to camp. We had raised $15,000, $16,000 to do that.
Okay.
This year already we have raised $50,000 plus.
$50,000,
Yes.
wow.
Yeah. So we can send, 500, 600 kids to camp, but we've had 1,500 requests to go to camp, which is staggering. So we're gonna make it work the best way we can and send as many orphans to camp as we can.
Well, Chris, part of Allies' main mission is helping people, right?
Correct.
So tell me, you got some stories you could tell me of Allies being able to help people?
Yeah, one of the big things, we've become involved with a church in Bunda, Tanzania. There's a group of people here in the United States that they're they're helping the pastor there to build some facilities. And we've already helped them with one building, and of course the orphans get to participate. I mean, it's just like a community changer, for them, and they're working on a new sanctuary. So what Allies is, the way I said, we can help, not only let's start our mentoring program, but as you guys are going through this building process, let me help you get the funds over there, because that's something that I do.
Wow.
But that's one of the big things. There are little things too.
Oh yeah, it's a little things, isn't it?
And a little thing can make the world of difference.
That's right.
In a family. And a couple of stories. There's a guy we heard about over in Eastern Europe, and he for several years has been going to this orphanage that's like a 5-hour bus ride. He has to change buses and it takes 5 hours to get to that orphanage. It's out in the middle of nowhere.
He's got a heart for the orphans, doesn't he?
And he has meant so much in the lives of those kids. And we heard about him, and Tatiana was able to make contact with him. And I said, ask him as we get started with the mentoring program, does he have anything he needs? And he said, well, we could use a bunk bed. We have orphans that have graduated that are in our city, and sometimes they need a place to stay. And it would be a big help if we had an extra bed. And so he found one, and we sent the money over there for him to get that. And you know what? The day after they got that thing set up, one of the orphans called and said, I need a place to stay. Can I come over?
Wow.
And so it was amazing that it was set up. There's another story of a single mom that had a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. And the Child Protective Services came in and was doing a survey of the house, and they didn't have a dresser. I think it's called a chiffero, but it's a dresser and you can hang clothes in it. They didn't have somewhere to put the kids' stuff. And they actually took the kids from the mom. Oh, wow. Took them and put them in the...
Because they didn't have this dresser.
Yeah. They put them in the rehabilitation transitional home and said, you get a dresser, you can have them back. We heard about that. We bought a dresser.
It's a no-brainer,
We just
right?
sent the money, bought it. I know, and she got the kids back.
Well, it's the little things.
It
changes
is.
those kids' world. We don't even think about it, so we take things for granted,
It's
right?
the little thing.
That is amazing. Well, thank you so much for sharing these things with us. And we know that it's not possible without the donors, without the supporters. In closing today, is there something you'd like to say to our supporters?
Oh, most definitely. Let me just tell you guys that without the support that you give monetarily, in-kind donations, and in your prayers, this just doesn't happen. It takes what you guys are doing for us to be able to make these things happen. And I just pray that God would continue to bless you all as you continue to help allies to fulfill this mission, to help as many orphans as we can.
Well, Chris, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for all you do. You've assembled this staff that just has a heart for orphans, changing their lives, and that's so important. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Bergen, changing the lives of orphans around the world with this great organization. Can I get a witness on that? I thought I could. Well, until next time, we'll see you on Can I Get a Witness?